My name is Fernando Nosratpour. I work at the Birch Aquarium at Scripps. Some of the highlights of the aquarium are the Hall of Fishes, where we display fish from the Pacific Northwest all the way through the tropical Pacific. We have tide pools where folks can touch animals. We have an exhibit on climate change. We have an exhibit on seahorses. And we have a shark tank, local shark tank out in our courtyard. So a visitor can adopt a fish here, a seahorse for example. So what it is you maybe make a donation to the aquarium, and we don't give you a seahorse to take home and take care of, but we'll take care of it for you. So those donations help us take care of the animals, the food, the man hours involved in cleaning the exhibits and breeding them. So that's what it's about. But we'll take care of the animal, and you can get like a little card and little information about the animal as if you've adopted it. So we have a wide range of fishes and invertebrates at the aquarium. We display animals from the Pacific Northwest, of course local animals, and then tropical Pacific animals. So we have rockfish from the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of fishes and invertebrates from the kelp forest, our local kelp forest. And then we have a lot of beautiful tropical fish, live corals. And then we have a tank dedicated to our local sharks and rays, leopard sharks, bat rays.
There's a shark in there!
So we have 3 tide pools out on our deck out front, and the main function of those is to allow visitors to get hands-on feel for some of the animals, to have that contact and get that personal relationship with the ocean and with the animals. And the hope is that by teaching people the proper way to handle animals and to touch them, that when they go out to the ocean or to the tide pools, that they treat those animals respectfully and treat them well, and that they've learned something about the biology and the natural history of the animals. It's a neat place to be. So we have an exhibit on climate change, and so if a visitor were to walk through, some of the things they might see and learn are, how carbon dioxide, where it comes from, what it does to the planet, the greenhouse effect, and there are a lot of other exhibits within that exhibit that talk about Scripps research. We talk about coral bleaching and what ocean acidification does to some animals. And at the end of the exhibit, we talk about things you can do at home to help combat the rise of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The impact of excess carbon dioxide in the atmosphere on the ocean is that it can acidify the ocean, which really makes it hard for a lot of critters that depend on stable pH of the ocean to build their skeletons, their shells. So all those animals like corals, maybe snails, would be affected. And it's hard to say because we haven't had this occur in the present as it is now, so it'd be hard to say what the future is, but already we can see some effects. Some of the major functions and importance of the ocean is that it helps stabilize our climate around the world. It provides food for us. Of course, it provides a lot of the oxygen for the planet. So those are really important. Destruction of local habitats affects the local population. If the local habitats are destroyed, there may be no food available. The pollution can affect swimmers. It can also affect tourism. A lot of people like going diving and snorkeling, so it can have an effect on all those. So the mission of the aquarium is to interpret script science, their research, to educate our visitors, and conservation. So what we do is, in our displays, a lot of our displays, we talk about Scripps research and science. And then a lot of our education, our classes, are based on some of that science. And so it's taught at a level where children of different ages can understand the concepts. And so that's how we get the message across to the visitors. I think the Birch Aquarium at Scripps offers folks a great opportunity to learn about the ocean, to learn about Scripps science, and to see some really cool animals. I think we're a great resource for ocean science, and it's a great place to bring your kids and spend a morning or afternoon here.